we've culturally done what you're talking about so much that we actually prepare our children for that very scenario. And if what I'm saying is the children are raised to possibly have to do it that way. That has become the unfortunate expectation, if that makes sense. I'm definitely not highlighting the contract of marriage. I'm highlighting all the things that we don't talk about that is well more involved than the simple concept. But I agree. People think of it as just the contract. That's not the goal of what's being highlighted. Area code 600.
So,
go ahead, Autumn. Go ahead, quick. Go ahead.
So just for clarity on my end, is the assumption that we are praising single mothers to the point that where little girls are aspiring to do that based on that praise?
I think that's a part of what's happening in our culture. And I was wondering, I'm wondering, are we willing to own that has become, that part has become a part of it? That's, you know what I'm saying? Are we willing to own that has become a part of it? I'm definitely not saying that's it alone, if you will, but I do wonder, has it gotten to the point to where now we will celebrate it? Not everyone's doing this, but it's happening to the point where nobody thinks nothing of it. I think that has become part of our culture now. That is the part of the question, if you will. I'm going to go to 600. We only got 5 minutes. I'm going to try to bang out at least 2 calls before we go. Last 3, 600. Give us your name, where you're calling from, and your 3 cents. I'm going to give you a 1-minute response. I got callers behind you. Sorry, I didn't get to you earlier.
Good morning. It's Ephraim calling from Powder Springs, enjoying the conversation and the perspective. I was going to ask Autumn, and then she kept asking she kept saying that marriage is not the best solution. I was wondering what she thought was the better solution to marriage. But she did. I was glad to hear her say that marriage for 2 healthy individuals with a village already in place is the best ideal situation. So my point of view is, well, if that's the ideal, then the solution to what we're seeing right now is to push that ideal and explain, like you've been saying, Montoya, and Hillary have been saying, people have to know what it all entails to be in a marriage. Not that it's just a piece of paper, it's a contract, which people have been saying forever, which is ridiculous, and that's what's part of what's gotten us to where we are. Explaining, these things, traditionally marriage wasn't 2 individuals coming and signing a contract. It was 2 full families coming together and joining by blood. So that those villages that we say is needed to raise a child were already there and they're in place. And when things get tough in the marriage, then those villages can step in and fill in the gaps where they're needed. And I mean, it's just children need male and female influence, not just one or the other. They need both. That's why it takes 2. That's why it takes both to create one.